Hi there everyone, my name is Grant Mufsovitz and welcome to the latest edition of T+O+M Talks. We've had some fantastic feedback with these talks over the last 18 months, so I feel very, very proud and privileged to be able to present the latest edition to you. The market has been going absolutely crazy. It is the busiest I have seen since well before the global financial crisis in 2007, 2008. So today we're going to be talking to each of our desk heads, members of our teams in terms of the trends, insights, challenges that we faced in the market, and most importantly, to see whether this trend and craziness is going to continue over the next 6 to 12 months. Today we welcome Randy Basra. Randy looks after T+O+M Executive's commercial accounting practice. And today Randy is going to talk about the trends, insights and challenges that he's seen in the corporate world, in the CFO space over the last 6 months, and what he foresees happening over the next 6 months. Welcome, Randy.
Thanks, Grant. Yeah, that's a really good question to lead us into the first section. 2022 has been a really strong year. Companies are stockpiling as much talent as possible. The recruitment from international people and international borders is a bit slower at the moment, but now with the borders starting to open up, that will over the next 6 to 12 months start to get a lot better and a lot easier. Companies right now are realistically just trying to poach as much good internal talent from Australia, from their competitors as possible. The companies at the moment as well are looking to work with internal recruiters who have really good networks. In terms of the levels of what we're looking at the moment and how things have been going in 2022, the mid-level market with the analyst side of accountants has been really strong. They are up to 150k. That market has been really good. The CFO level from 200k plus and 250k plus has slowed down a little bit, and I think that's just because companies are taking it a bit slower at that senior level for the next 12 months and reassessing what's happened over the COVID period. Yeah, the three areas in demand for currently and for 2022 in the future we're looking at are your business finance partnering, your commercial analysts, and your commercial finance managers. These areas are in demand because accountants are no longer looked at as your stereotypical number crunchers. They're looked at as business advisors within their companies. What they look at is how units are working with financial analytics and also looking at how they commercially make sense within their business for internal stakeholders and external stakeholders. They're the areas that will be looking to continue over the next 12 months and probably future. Yeah, thanks, Grant. That's a really good question, and it's talked about quite a lot. Firstly, I would say is look after your current staff. We talked earlier about international borders reopening. I don't think the effect of that will really take place for the next 6, 12, maybe 18 months. So, it should have been happening historically anyway, but always look after your staff. Talk about the vision of the team, the vision of the business, what the staff are doing, the impact that they have on the business and how much of a help they are to you. Have a future and a vision lined up for them. Maybe talk about plans and goals for the future. Second part of that is also be better at interviewing. I think it takes a real skill set to be able to interview as a finance person. So, talk to the prospective people and prospective candidates as how much value can they add to the business, what they will be doing, what their future looks like. Talk about yourself. You really need to sell yourself and your business and your ideas, people by people. So that's a real key thing for 2022 and the future. Yeah, flexible working has been a big topic of part of recruitment strategies for the last 3 or 4 years. And companies who were able to offer flexi worked really well in their sell of their business when hiring new people. With COVID, everything changed. Companies had to become agile. Companies had to offer flexi working and the ability to work from home. So that's no longer a viable recruitment strategy. Moving forward, what we've seen is that people are missing the human interaction of being in the office and having those conversations in the kitchen over a coffee or around the fruit bowl. Some of the best ideas in companies have come through those conversations. So, people are looking to come back into the office. They miss the human element and human interaction. But a majority of companies that we found are doing a 3-on-2 or a 2-on-3 model, which is 3 days in and 2 days at home, or vice versa. That seems to be working really well with candidates, and that seems like it's a good sell at the moment. Yeah, 2022 is still looking really busy. There are more active jobs available in the market than there are of high-level quality candidates, which means that if you are a high-level quality candidate and you work effectively with your agent, you could have a pick of opportunities available to you. When we say working with your agent, working on your interview skills, working on your presentation skills, working on your value add. If you can do that with your agent in partnership, hopefully the opportunities will be endless for you. Companies nowadays, when they're interviewing, it's not just about technical skills. It is about how you interact. It is about your social skills. It is about how you present. It's about having the opportunity to work with you on a personal level. So if you can work with your agent on that, hopefully 22 looks as promising as ever, and you'll have lots of opportunities.